know who made it. You know who made it. You know who made it.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Long time no see. Me and Tyler, we're back talking some Sunday night football, maybe some, uh, maybe some other sports too, because there ain't much to look at for this NFL game tonight. But appreciate you guys popping in. Do us a favor, like and subscribe. Let's talk some football. Tyler, how you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling good. I got signal to work with. Don't have to worry about the echoed mic, hopefully. Uh, and, it's been fun to play a football season, so excited to talk some more of it, even though there's not very many props available for us.
I agree. I wish we had a couple more games. I know yesterday I was close to catching some major slips. Had a couple injuries and a couple
Yeah,
misreads between the
yeah, I
D
did
League.
the same way. Like, I had a guy, projected 8 to 10 carries. He gets one, stuff like that. It's a little frustrating.
Yeah,
That's how NFL preseason can be, but there's certainly lots to take advantage of.
I know it's tough. That my worst beat, I think. A Chain, he got hurt. He would have hit for sure, or
Yeah,
however you say
I
his
was
name.
on him.
And
Yeah, I
then
was on him too, so.
Roshan Johnson, my man, was killing it. Only got one series the entire game.
Yeah, that
So
man was cooking. First series, he only missed like a couple yards too. I had both of those too as well.
yeah, but do slate. We can just go. I guess there's only three categories on Prize Picks. We can just go category by category. You like anybody for pass yards?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to Easton Stick.
Okay.
98 and a half passing yards. Got pretty much every series outside the last game. I don't see Herbert throwing, but I don't even know if he's playing tonight at all.
No, I don't. He shouldn't play. I don't think
I don't.
Staley
Yeah,
usually doesn't like playing his main guy. So
yeah. I don't. I haven't seen any news or anything, but I don't. Like I said, I don't think he plays at all. I think Dugan plays maybe a quarter this time instead of a series. They probably want to get him a little bit more work.
I think.
They really,
I
they
think.
really want.
Sorry, go ahead. Didn't mean to interrupt
I just feel like they want Stick to get a lot of action because he's the number two guy. Like they need him to be ready to take over if whatever happened if something did happen to Herbert.
you. Hmm.
So I would think at least a half, but I would think three quarters to be honest with you.
Yeah, and Joey, he said in chat we locked Easton in at 95.5. We definitely did early this morning, but I don't think that 3 yard bump is still high enough. I think it should be in the hundreds for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think Stick probably plays a half. That's my guess. But
Yeah,
he's also at 101.5 on Underdog, so getting a little value on Prize Picks on that over still.
yeah, perfect. Did you want to go to any of the other quarterbacks, or you don't like any of them?
Derek Carr. I kind of want to say I haven't. It's been hard for me to find any news on the Saints. Um, I don't think Carr plays tonight, and if he does, I think he. Last week he only played 12 snaps, so this week I think he only plays one series if he does. So I'm kind of interested in that 62.5 under,
Right,
but probably more of an avoid right now for me.
right.
Um,
I mean, he hit that in his 12 snaps last series or last game.
yes, he did.
But I mean, that's just he hit 70 yards. Like you almost have to be perfect to do something like that.
Yeah, I agree.
And
And then
so if he doesn't play much, like you said, if you only have him for a series, that's an under.
yeah, and like I said, I don't know if he plays at all. I think last year, the Saints, I don't think they rolled out any of their starters. And then also there's this guy. Nick Underhill on Twitter. I'm pulling him up on my screen. I guess he's like a Saints beat writer, and people were asking him some questions. And somebody asked if we were going to see any starters on Sunday, and he said that he doubts any play. And then somebody asked him about Carr specifically, and he also says he guesses he probably doesn't play also. So it'll probably be in DMP. So
Yeah. I mean, at the very worst, I mean, if we do take that, then we get a DMP, but then it tucks away the promo, so it's almost not worth playing.
I agree. And then so that leaves just what is it? Jameis Winston and who's their third quarterback? They have Rayner.
Yes. Hayner. Yeah. That. And what do you think the split of that would be?
You know, I kind of think Hayner plays over 2 quarters. I think he.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't know. We'll check on Underdog later. Maybe he has a stat there. But I'm gonna guess he plays at least a half, maybe 3 quarters. So that leaves Winston with a quarter to a half, probably leaning more towards a quarter.
Yeah, I just don't think there's any reason to really play Winston.
Mm-hmm.
If you're the Saints, I mean, you've seen that last year, so you know what that is.
Yeah.
Why not give that guy some experience? So yeah, I'm not sure that I'd take anything with Winston.
Yeah, I agree.
Not knowing what he's going to actually have.
A fade for sure. What about rush yards? You looking at anything over there?
Yeah, I actually liked Jamal Murray earlier. But now that the starters may not play at all, I mean, right now he's starting running back. So
yeah, he'll start week 1. The first couple weeks. So
yes, on first 3 at least. But yeah, I'm not sure if they'll give him run. But there's not very many healthy backs on this team. Like if he's not playing, then it's just Merriweather, right? Is there another one that I'm missing?
No, because Kendry Miller, he's hurt, right?
He's hurt. Yeah, he got hurt. And then the guy they converted from wide receiver is hurt.
So I like Merriweather a lot, actually. I think he got 30 snaps last week, so I see no reason why he doesn't get that again today.
Yeah, I wish there was like a combo rush receiving for him because he had more all-purpose yards last week to push the over, but didn't quite make it on his rushing yards. But yeah, I think I'll go Jamal Williams if I know he's playing, but if he's not, it's an easy Merriweather over.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
One of those two I'm going to play for sure.
What about the Chargers running backs? What do you think about them? It's kind of tough to sort out, in my opinion.
I think both of those two likely will be favored to receive most of the carries, but it's such a split. I think last week both of those two got 8 or 9. So Kelly got 9, Spiller got only 5, but then they split another guy. Another guy had 6. Dugan took away from him. Got 4 in just 1 series. Roundtree took 5.
Which he got waived. So that's 1 less.
1 less for sure.
But then they signed an Aaron Shampkin? I don't know who that is.
Yeah, he played a little bit last year with who he played with. I don't remember who he played, but he was on a team last year. He made a roster last year. So he's got some NFL experience. But if he just signed, I still feel like if I'm taking between the two, I mean, Kelly's a better runner, I think, than Spiller. A little faster, maybe, and because Spiller had some horrifying grades last year coming out. So I would think Kelly's a little bit better, but at 30.5 yards, like you have to have 8-9 carries. So do you project that? I don't know.
I don't know either. And also another thing we haven't brought up yet is it's gonna be bad weather tonight for the game too. So I've been kind of trying to look into that. It's gonna rain, I think, probably for most of the game. Are they in a dome? I can't remember. SoFi Stadium. It might be a dome.
I didn't even think about that.
I just thought about it. I don't want to.
Somebody just said my voice is mad echoey.
Man. Oh wait, they might have a enclosed roof there. I think we're good. So don't have to worry about that. Sorry about the echo. I don't know what to do. We'll have to figure that out again.
It has to be at my computer at this point, so I have perfect signal.
Yeah, it might be. Is that the one you use at school?
Yeah, same computer.
Maybe it is a computer.
That's weird.
But no. So yeah, I don't really know what to do about the Chargers running backs. I think that's probably pretty close to what they should be projected.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I mean, both of them could get run. I mean, they could easily flip the carries now and let Spiller take a little bit more work than Kelly.
Which Spiller,
And
he played like 5 more snaps last week than Kelly. Kelly just
he just
got more
had more
carries.
runs. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I like Spiller a little bit more just because he. Oh, he said you're good now.
Okay. Perfect.
But Spiller, I think I like him a little bit more just because he has like 24.5 rush yard prop compared to 30.5. So.
Yeah, it's almost like carry and a half, maybe, carry or two difference. So I get that for sure. And if he played more snaps last week, you just think he's got to get more carries at some point.
I agree. Yeah, Jamal, we like the over on Merriweather. Will Wade's talking about the hook on chalkboard streak. Man,
Is that like a daily occurrence for you?
Every single day we go 1-1, 2-1. Bro, it's been tough sledding over there. But
That's insane.
Moving over to receivers, you like it? I got a few I like. You liking anybody over here?
You might can talk me into Perry, but
Man, I'm liking some Perry a lot.
I don't know. I don't like receivers.
I got him at 32.5 earlier, so.
Yeah, you single-handedly bumped him for me. But yeah, I don't think any Chargers receivers that I really just love. I mean, they might try to get Quentin Johnson involved in a deep ball first and hit it in one play, but I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah,
he had six targets last week, so that's nice to see because it seemed like they were trying to get him involved.
Yeah.
But 10 yards is obviously not something that we want to see there. But he's I don't know, maybe him, but for me, that's honestly kind of about it.
Yeah, I'm liking the A.T. Perry on the Saints. I already took him. He's actually at 37.5 on Underdog.
So we still get a small discount there.
Discount. And then on the Chargers, looking at the snaps, Keelan Doss, he played 47 snaps, which is a big chunk.
Yeah, it's quite a bit.
And then Terrell Bynum, he played 45 snaps last week, which we're getting both these guys. Well, yeah, Keelan Doss, he's on here too. So I kind of like taking maybe one of those if we're going to try and build up a big slip just for like a little stacking option.
Yeah, if Dawson's on the field that much, it's not bad to go to him.
Somebody said Edwards might be a good option. Yeah, Brian Edwards, he played 34 snaps last week. He's going to be on the field today for sure. So I can definitely see it. I think my top two would be Keelan Doss and A.T. Perry for receiving yards.
Yeah, I feel that. I'm with that as well. Dawson Johnson led him in target last week. With I guess Bynum had 4 as well. But I'm just not going to go to Johnson.
Yeah, no, I kind of like it too, but definitely a little nervy, I feel like.
Yeah, it's not. So yeah, A.T. Perry I'm good with, and then Doss, I'll roll with him.
Jamal, he's saying he kind of likes Doss too. He might be a good one. That's 4 right there. I don't know. It's kind of hard to squeeze out 6. Michael Thomas is on here. I don't think he plays. He shouldn't play. That man's gonna get hurt. So.
And he might be hurt now, warming up for the game.
Seriously, that dude can't stay healthy, which sucks because he'd be really good if he would stay healthy. So.
That's 5 props though, no, right?
Who was the 5th one? We got Stick, Merriweather, Perry, Doss,
and Spiller.
Oh, we can take Spiller.
Did you want to go to Spiller?
I mean, I'm fine with it.
Okay.
And then that's 5 right there. Let's see. Is there a baseball prop or WNBA prop? I'm refreshing Optimizer right now. We can see if there's anything popping up on there.
There's a baseball prop that I think might be a tad bit interesting.
Who you got?
It's a combo prop.
Okay.
So Trevor Williams is exactly 4 right now on PrizePicks, and Zach Wheeler is exactly 6, but their combo prop's 10.5.
Okay.
Wheeler's favored pretty heavily on under 6.5, and I mean Trevor Williams is
He's favored.
Favored pretty heavily under on the 4.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he's minus 165 on props.cash over 3.5.
Yeah, and then I think, but all the books have him at 4.5 major unders. So
Okay.
I just think that prop is just a tad bit too high. I mean, Washington doesn't strike out a ton, so Wheeler is will have a little bit more of a difficult time to
Yeah. No,
gauge those guys.
I agree. He looks like he's had 3 matchups with Washington this year. He's gone 3, 6, and 6.
Yeah, they're tough. I mean, they don't K a lot.
No, they don't K a lot at all. Yeah, I'm kind of liking that. Let's see, he's a righty. Not too many people get 6 or more Ks. Versus we got the only ones in recent time: Pavetta, Nola, Zach Wheeler got 6, Freddie Peralta. So just Scherzer got 7, but that's in the last like 20 starts versus them. So they don't get too many more than 6 Ks against Washington ever. So
Yeah, I mean, and then Trevor Williams last time struck out 7 Phillies. That's just such an outlier that it's kind of pointless.
let's see.
Somebody just told you to say something Star Wars related.
What?
I assume they have to be meaning me.
They gotta be talking about you with that voice, right?
Dude, my voice is so deep. They can't be talking about you.
They want you to say, "Luke, I'm your father."
Hey, super chats work well, man. You send a super chat over, and I'll be glad to.
They will do anything. Oh man, Justin said Edwards might be a good option too. I don't know if he said that already, but
Edwards. That's one we talked about Edwards as well a little bit too.
yeah, he's at 28.5 though. I don't know,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I'm kind of down with that baseball prop. It definitely looks enticing.
Yeah, I like the baseball prop for sure.
Let's see, chat. Are you guys liking anything else on PrizePicks today, or you want to go with the baseball prop as a 6-1?
Baseball prop.
There's some solid value on WNBA, but man, I can't ever get that stuff right.
Yeah, I went 1 for 1 on WNBA on Flex Friday.
Hey, that's pretty good.
1-1, 0-1 in baseball, 2-1 on NFL. So a nice 3-3 night, of course.
Jamal likes Edwards too.
I think you are all over this Edwards thing.
Let me see.
Let me check him out.
Let me do. What did he do last week again?
Let me check him out. Who did they play? The Chiefs.
He went 3 receptions for 37 yards.
5 targets, which is nice.
Yeah, I like the 5 targets for sure.
Yeah, I think he's fine. But
I mean, he had 34 snaps. He led the Saints in snaps last week.
which is huge, yes.
For receivers. Well, even running backs, and he led his offense in snaps last week. So
Yeah, I like it. I still think I prefer the baseball one, but I do like it as well.
oh, that was Mando saying you sound like Darth Vader.
That's Mando. Dude, I feel like he's had 100 different YouTube names at this point.
Yeah. So all right, baseball. I'll let you decide, baseball or Edwards.
You know what I'm picking, so you
We can do
chat
baseball.
decide. I've already set my slip in. I'm not gonna lie.
You already submitted it.
I've already submitted my slip.
We'll ride.
I mean, what's a slip on a Sunday without some Sunday night baseball going with it?
Bro, I swear. All right, guys. Here's the game plan. Only 3. Dang, this dude has 3 YouTube accounts. All
Love it.
right, we're gonna go either one. To be honest, I'd lean baseball. Big Dubs said.
Big Dubs is leaning baseball.
Big
Let's
Dubs
go with
likes
Big
it.
Dubs.
We'll do it. All right, so under Wheeler, Trevor Williams, combo Ks. Everything else is over, correct?
That is correct.
We got Easton Stick. We got Ellis Merriweather. We got Isaiah Spiller. Nothing like a bunch of overs on a Sunday night NFL preseason game, too, with a 37-point game total, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that makes it even better to take overs.
No, we're cashing this. And then A.T. Perry, Keelan Doss. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like that's a 30x. I mean, I don't know about anybody else in this chat, but
That'd be sick. Absolutely sick.
knocking out a nice 30x on the stream. That'd be pretty sweet.
You want to head
Didn't
over to Underdog real quick? I don't know
Let's
if you
do
want
it.
to take advantage of that. There's a promo going on over there right now.
Use code ZROB.
Yes, sir. Right in the description below, you can check out my code or link. But yeah, they're running a 0.5 fantasy points prop on Jameis Winston, and
Dude, I don't have that promo.
are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
What? Oh, I wondered. The other day they had us fill out something on Twitter or something, so I wonder if that's what this is for.
Might be it, because I did not get that.
Oof. Well, are you liking anything else on Underdog? They got some fantasy point props. I love taking advantage of their fantasy point props.
Yeah, let me go look at that. Somebody asked, do we have a Discord? No, but we do have a chalkboard, which is why my shirt says that. This chalkboard shirt. It's in the description below, correct?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so you can join it. It's pretty similar to Discord. And we post our props and have some discussions here.
Got a couple other guys posting some props too that are really good.
Got a soccer guy, WNBA guy. But yeah, let's look through Underdog and see what we have here. Obviously, most or several people can take advantage of the Winston promo, and then anything that we have some fantasy points with is be good.
Let's see here. I'm checking out the fantasy point props right now. They have Isaiah Spiller at 3.95 fantasy points.
I mean, 3.95. You're sitting. Is it 23.5? If we already like the over, you're talking about 2.5 already.
Yeah, let's see how many. He had to have caught some passes last week. He caught 2 passes for 11 yards last week.
So that's another 2, and it goes over. Yeah, that 3. That's too low for his prop. 3.95. That's a little low.
Yeah, I definitely like that.
Because here's the other thing: they got his rushing and receiving at 38.5.
Yes.
And if he has one catch, is pretty similar or close to that, that's easy over. I definitely think that's a really good fantasy score to go over with.
I like it a lot. And then, man, they got Merriweather up there already.
Yeah, 6.3 fantasy points is wild.
Yeah, it's pretty high.
But his rushing and receiving at 39.5.
Did he catch some passes last week?
He had 2 for 17.
Yeah, so he's definitely gonna catch at least 1 or 2 passes, I'd say.
Yeah, and if he's like the only running back available, like that dude is going to have a ton of work.
No, I agree.
I still think that is a little bit low. Man, they baked his fantasy points up there, didn't they?
Yeah, no, I was hoping it'd be like 4.5 or something like that. Even like
don't need it.
4.75, but
Yeah, not having to worry about a touchdown and get there would be great.
But no, I like that rushing receiving prop for him. Let's see who else. A.T. Perry, I think he's probably right. I don't know. 4.55. He'll probably need at least. He might need 3 catches right there.
Yeah, he would need 3. I mean, if we have him at probably around 37 to 40 yards, needs 2 catches. So I don't really actually mind that one. But we've already taken him, so let's see if there's any better value trying to go somewhere else.
Max Dugan is close for me. He's a guy. He's gonna get more work. He's gonna get more offensive work than he did last week. 6.45 might be a little high, but he's a guy that can run the ball. So
yeah, he does run it well. I mean, he didn't play but a series last week.
I think he played more than that, right?
It wasn't very much. I know that much.
I know. I think the second half they didn't have too many offensive possessions or something. Yeah, he played 23 snaps last week.
Okay, so a little bit more than I thought I remembered reading. And in those 24 snaps, he ran 4 times.
For what?
So he ran
20
for
yards?
20. Yeah, he had 20 yards.
Yeah. So.
Essentially all of those on one run, but still, I mean, that's the kind of legs he can provide you with.
But I think the fantasy points prop is probably pretty close to being accurate.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty close. I don't know that I like it, but it is pretty close.
Let's see, they just removed A.T. Perry's receiving yards for some reason?
No. Yes, they did.
I refreshed it and it's still there. I don't know what
Okay.
happened there.
So, yeah, same thing. The same thing on. So I mean, that's two.
Yeah.
Do you see anything else that you want to go to?
Yeah, I mean, I think I would run this as a 3-man actually, if you have the Jameis Winston promo.
Yeah, but if you don't, then you just rock it as a 2-man.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing a third that I just love.
Yeah, I mean, definitely prefer 3-mans on Underdog, but if there's nothing there, then obviously we're not gonna.
You could maybe try Max Dugan's fantasy points if you think he plays closer to a half. If he plays a half,
Yeah.
he's gonna hit that, I think.
Yeah, I mean, if we think he's playing half, then I'd definitely that'll be my third pick. I mean, obviously you'll go to the Winston thing, but
Yeah, so I think that's what I'm gonna lock this 3-man over on the right. If you have the Winston free square, we're gonna run Winston fantasy points, Isaiah Spiller, and Ellis Merriweather all overs. If you don't have the Winston free square, I think we're probably liking Max Dugan fantasy points over
yeah,
as
that's
our
what I just
third.
ran.
So
Yeah, that's what I'm running on mine for my 3 because I just prefer the 6X there. It's really nice. And trying to build up some bankroll for all these best balls we're about to roll into.
oh yeah, I think are we gonna do some more best ball streams?
Yeah, definitely need to be doing
Maybe
that.
do some follower ones too. Maybe I don't know.
Absolutely.
I know Tyler was saying he wanted to run a 24-hour live stream just doing straight best ball drafts earlier. So.
I don't think that was me. I think this is Zach's brilliant idea since, he doesn't have a full-time job outside of this.
Oh man, that'd be insane to do that for 24 straight hours.
Just let me take a day off teaching.
That'd be cool. But you got anything else to talk about, man?
No, I think that's pretty much it. We'll roll that PrizePicks slip for our 30X and roll this Underdog slip and hopefully get some Underdog best ball drafts here coming soon.
I agree. Well, appreciate you guys coming and kicking it with us. Do us a favor before you leave, like and subscribe. I know I'll be busy this next week. I'm going on vacation, so maybe not any live streams till closer to, I guess, for about a week. But yeah, so appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe, turn the noties on so you're ready for some more football content. NFL season's rolling around soon, so you'll want to be here with us. We're definitely planning on taking advantage of all these apps come NFL season start. So.
Boom. Absolutely. See you guys next time.